Previously, we put Yuriko back onto her throne as the leader of the Solaris United Syndicate. From now on, she will be instructing our missions for bounties, which gains us a nice amount of SU standing. You can also gain standing from sticker during the early stages of SU. Now we will go over the shops that can be accessed in Fortuna. Let's first go over the shops that provide the basic materials to gain resources. Both Smokefinger and the business provide materials to extract resources from the valleys. Smokefinger is an elderly Solaris that occupies himself with gathering valuable materials from the valleys. He provides the Sunpoint plasma drill and blueprints to refine your mined materials. He also provides upgrades for the drill and 2 Captura scenes. The Biz is an entrepreneur who occupies himself with the preservation operations around the valleys and the acquisition of servofish. He mainly sells materials to properly do the hunting and fishing, together with decorations and a sentinel blueprint. Once you have acquired a nice set of resources, you can start making modular items. The main vendors of SU are Root Zoot and Legs. Both provide blueprints to make yourself a custom-made weapon or MOA. Zoot's shop mainly offers kit gun parts. Once you have purchased a chamber, magazine and holder blueprint, you can construct them in your foundry and ask Zoot to fuse them together. These kit guns are some of the strongest weapons in Warframe. I don't advise to make any kit guns before being the rank Cove with Solaris United. As a bonus, I will add some examples of kit guns you might want to craft. Once you have acquired these, you'll find yourself not wanting to use any other secondary weapon. Next to that, Zoot also provides Pax Arcanes, which can be slotted into gilded kit guns. A rank 3 arcane costs 100,000 standing and gives your kit guns useful bonuses. Pax Bolt increases your Warframe's next ability strength and efficiency by 30% on a headshot. Pax Seeker makes headshots release a burst of projectiles that aim for nearby enemy heads. This deals about the same damage as your kit gun's base damage, complemented by the mods installed. Pax Charge removes the need to reload your weapon. The weapon recharges by itself. The charge rate is determined by the type of magazine selected. A lower reload time means a faster charge. Pax Soar is not as useless as people describe it to be. You get a lot of aerial mobility, which is also great when doing Riven challenges where you need the extra glide time. Zoot also provides the opportunity to gild your kit guns, which increases its stats. This can only be done once per kit gun. Each day she also provides a kit gun for platinum. This comes with an inventory slot and a catalyst. Moving on to Legs. This fella provides MOA parts and robotic weapon blueprints. These MOAs are quite peculiar as they don't get destroyed when taken down compared to your standard sentinels. Leg's main role is to provide you with modular blueprints to construct your own MOA. You need a bracket, preferably one with a polarity installed, a model, a gyro and a core. Once purchased and created in your foundry, you can return to him to get it assembled. Once you have ranked up the MOA to its maximum rank, you are able to gild it to increase its base stats. Next to that, he also provides robotic weapons, which can be slotted in your sentinels and MOAs alike. Just like Zoot, he also provides a MOA you can purchase for platinum, which comes with a robotic slot and a reactor installed. We will talk about Vox Solaris in a later video. Lastly, we have Roki, who seems to run the Ventkids Syndicate. They offer you modular parts and mods for your K-Drive. Do note that your starter board is unable to have mods slotted into. It is advised to get an early K-Drive board as there is no difference between the board stats. To farm Ventkids Standing, you can either participate in races or do tricks around the valleys. The fastest way to gain standing is doing races. These provide a large chunk of standing and are usually done in laps. So once completed, you can do the race again. During the race, you can also perform tricks for an extra trickle of standing. But try not to slow yourself down too much as your reward decreases when you are later at the finish line. These races are selected at random and are spread around the valleys. I usually do the ones near caves as they return you to the start of the track. The second way to gain standing is doing tricks. This is best done outside of Fortuna, just at the back side. Here's a large pipe you can grind on. Points are calculated like this. The first digit is always your combo time. As long as you don't hit the ground, you'll keep increasing this counter. You can stack this up until 3000 points. It is possible to keep the counter even after touching the ground, but you need to tap the ground just before touching it, otherwise the counter resets. The second digit displays your combo multiplier. Whenever you do an air, you can perform tricks. For every trick, the combo multiplier increases by 2. As the maximum calculated points is 3000, you should aim for 120 by 25 points before stopping the combo. You can gain 750 standing each time you end a combo at 3000 points. To properly do tricks, you should jump onto the pipe by holding control. Charge up your jump until you hear a beep sound and jump. During an air, you need to keep holding the air key while tapping your arrow keys. Always try to land onto the pipe again to avoid breaking your combo timer. Whenever you cap on standing, you can rank up freely and take one of the modular parts or mods for the rank you are ascending to. Venerdo Hoverdrive to increase your jump height. Inertia dampeners to automatically receive a combo multiplier. Maglocks for better grinding and airtime to keep into the air for longer periods of time. This will conclude part 2 of the Fortuna series. In the next instance we will talk about fishing, mining, hunting and general loot you can find around the valleys.